Jules. As always, when you are on the channel, you are a treasure. Actually, you are now a gem, just like the GemsX. As we can see, the channel has uh, been having a little bit of a reboot. We are now calling it Jules GemsX. I decided I've been doing lots of video content on the GemsX, and that it's going right with that. Also, I wanted to say, due to some recent events, and you will be seeing a video put on by my friend Jenny Gage and I. It will be on her channel. We recorded earlier on StreamYard. It will be edited and posted soon. And we talked about why it was kind of, kind of a have to reason as to why we are rebranding the channel. And we are going to talk a little bit about that here. Does have to do with a memo put out by the Attorney General of the United States, and what can happen to trans activists. So we really had to probably change a lot of that. Hello, Yadira, glad to see you here. As you can see, we did get a sign about the channel and its new name. Well, Yadira, that has a lot to do with the new name of the channel. Also has a lot to do with the new direction we're going to have to go. It's unfortunate. Basically, there was a memo put out recently by the Attorney General, and basically it states that there are bounties going to be placed on people who are trans activists. So we're having to go a different way here to stay safe, unfortunately. We went into depth on Jenny's channel. Yes, fondue, we do on the channel. There is an email. I will post a link. It's actually a memo by Pan Bondi, where MMA, welcome. Thank you, Jason. Thanks everybody for showing up. Jenny and I did record earlier. That should be up tonight or tomorrow. She's doing some editing to it. There is some good footage from my friends that got, raided by Homeland Security. We did talk about that and reasons why. Alanya, no, I don't take requests like that. So basically, we're having to go in a direction right now to take care of ourselves as the target that has been placed on us, unfortunately, and we're going to have to take care of everyone. And actually, it's made me it's the first time that in the history of the channel I've been actually kind of I don't want to say scared, but kind of nervous, and I don't want to be one of the people that falls victim to the trap they've placed out there. Um, so if you do watch my friend Jenny Gage's channel, it's called Life Take Two. Uh, we did talk in depth about uh, the the post placed by the Attorney General of the United States. Um, just in brief, it basically states that trans will people and activists will have a $10,000 bounty um, on them. So probably going on social media right now and talking about the trans community is pretty much gonna uh, be not a very good thing, you know. Like my friend Joe has been saying after I sent him the memo, basically, you know, we are Christian nationalists that believe in God that are straight cisgender. You know, that's basically what we have to say on here now. That's basically, as we were talking about on my friend Jenny's channel, is that we have lost a lot of our First Amendment right. So she did conduct an interview with me earlier, and we went into depth about it. Yes, thank you, Yadira. It is Life Take Two. I don't know if she's posted the video. Which one, Cop? Are you talking about my Star Wars one? Uh, that's a replica. Yeah, and that is a lava lamp. That is a true lava lamp. It is even lava brand. So it's the real thing. The only thing is I need the right type of light bulb. I bought a light bulb that fit in it, just that it's not burning hot enough to get it going. So yes, right now we're going to have to be doing a lot of some content that is really gaining ground on the channel has been the GemsX. Many of you will know, if you're new to the channel, welcome to what we are now calling Jules GemsX at Area 5T1. We're calling you, it used to be called Jules Treasures. Gems are part of a treasure. And well, MMA, there's a lot going on in against the trans community right now, and we're kind of having to go a whole new direction. I do want to ask everybody, please do hit a like, subscribe, comment down below, so we can keep the channel growing. Hello, Blunt. Welcome to the stream. Go ahead, Lou. I'll answer a question as long as it is not disrespectful or, anything that's, you know, of course, we're all on this channel. We're all white Christian nationalist, straight cisgender people. Well, hard R2, I just said it, because we don't want to be considered. Well, Lou, that was kind of a keep me safe type of comment. I am actually an atheist. So you can be whoever you want to be and follow whatever you want to do. Welcome, Luna. mixed martial artists, I do want you to look up the memo placed by Pam Bondi, um, and what trans people are now considered. In fact, let me look it up. So basically, if you are the thing is, I got this memo from a friend that is actually lesbian, and she sent it to me so I could watch over myself. Um, and then I'm trying to think if it was a memo. And the thing is, my friend Jenny and I looked it up all over um, the internet, and we kept finding that it was actually true. I'm looking it up for you. And the thing is, we went to actual government websites, and they are actually um, they are actually saying that they are back on December 5th. I think this came out. And I have the memo on my phone and that my friend sent to me. Basically, they're saying that trans are domestic terrorists. I looked it up to check if to see if it was AI that invented this, Chat GPT. And my friend looked it up with Chat GPT, and everything points that they are actually going through with this. Texas already has bounties on people that are trans. Welcome, John. Welcome to the stream. Well, welcome in, John. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. You're on Jules GemsX at Area 5T1. Here it is. I've got you. Come find you. I've got you. I'm going to post a link to one of the sites where you can read this. And everything my friend and I found is puts to that this will be true. So the world is getting scary for us. So the fact is, we will probably have to go back into hiding. Hello, XD. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. you are a gem here. We call this Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, triathlon, trends, teaching, and trucks. Well, I guess transition will now be for talking about the transition of GemsX from a $1,500 Nissan Xterra that I purchased to whatever it ends up costing to restore it. I have been doing a lot of videos on some of the modification I've been doing to GemsX. GemsX is coming a long way. We are doing fantastic on it. Roblox, welcome to the stream. And you know, lots more to come on GemsX. Also, we will, you know, the that will will progress. The next thing that the next modification on GemsX. I know MMA, but that definitely in the no, it said trans activists. And what was this channel about before? Cookie Boogie, I think we need to stop that. Guys, I'm sorry I actually want to apologize to my regulars here. I haven't been streaming. It's been really busy at work. You know, been really busy around here. Well, MMA, that's the thing. It does in a way. Anybody that's John, no, not at all. My dad's actually in ashes. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, I was, you know, the shorts have gotten a lot of attention. It's just been the work on GemsX. The thing is, MMA, I do want you to wait for the video to come out on Life Takes Two. It's a interview between my friend Jenny and I, and we really analyzed this whole situation. There will be a video in there. Some of you have may seen it on my channel. And basically, I had two friends that are LGBTQ. Basically, they're lesbians, they're married, and they had, they were, basically their house got, they had Homeland Security basically come into their house. They had them come out with hands up. They came in with a tactical vehicle. There were children in the house, and the video will be on my friend Jenny's video. MMA, what happened was the father-in-law, my friend's father-in-law, who is gay, said something about the ICE agents. There was nothing else found. They took his computer, told him he couldn't be online anymore for a while, and that is it. They took him away for 2 days, locked him up. They never said where. I never told my friend's wife where, and that will probably be the next thing Jenny and I do is a video uh, interviewing uh, my friend's wife, uh, or my other friend, I should say now. After that event, um, we I would like to do an interview on that. He did make some comments, but first of all, the comments were made under an account that were different than his names. I'm not going to excuse maybe some of the comments that he said, but the when you look at the video, I think they overused resources really. Because it's getting hot in here. I'm going to take my hoodie off. Um, but it was an overuse of resources for what happened. You just have to watch the video. That's all I have to say. When you have a full tactical team with a tactical vehicle come into a house with 5 people or 5 or 6 people. Yes, dear, you're right, and that's what it's going to be. I said it even before all this happened. Um, it just I said it from the very beginning. Um, MMA, and I agree with you. He might it said a comment like one comment that may have said that was threatening, but they could have come to the house in a different manner. This was a house that has no firearms, has 4 children in the house, and when you watch the video, you have to watch the 4 children come out with their hands up. And a full SWAT team storms the house. They could have knocked on the door, served a warrant, and you know that's the way I look at it. They could have just walked up to the door, knocked on it like it used to be, served a warrant, and then gone in. Had them come out, they could go in and get what they need. Now, if they weren't listening, weren't peaceful, yes, use the resources you have. On top of the amount of federal agents that were there were multiple uh, let's see, they say about 30 local police cars. So obviously nothing was happening anywhere in that city that night, or no. And MMA, I can agree to disagree on this one. Um, but the children are small. I mean small. They don't know what's going on. And I'm just saying the team could have gone about it differently. Connor, that I don't do things for the fact that someone is asking for a favor. MMA, I'm just gonna say, please do watch the video on Jenny Gage's channel, Life Take Two, and we can we talk about it on there. Or Kelly, why do you say? Oh, I know what happened and everything. We are talking about many things, Tandra. Hello, everyone. If you're just joining us here on the stream, please do hit a like and subscribe. Welcome to what we are now calling Jules Gems at Area 5T1, or Jules GemsX. Uh, we are taking a new direction on this channel. Things are changing a little bit. We do talk about transition, triathlon trends, teaching, and trucks. Welcome, Freestyle. Um, who? Who's on first? Freestyle? Actually, oh, I actually had something to say to Freddie. I think Freestyle, was it Freestyle that talked about Charlie Kirk? I think a lot needs to be, people need to go see some of the videos my friend Jenny at Life Take Two has posted about Charlie Kirk. His wife. She has a very interesting one about the hairdo that Charlie Kirk's wife had at his memorial service, and where that hairdo comes from. And my friend Jenny used to wear that hairdo when she was still a Christian nationalist Mormon trad wife. Um, that hairdo was actually originated by the top Nazi female. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do leave a like, subscribe, jump into the chat box. Do hit a super thanks, super chat. You know, anything. Actually, we are pretty close to hit the 100 for this month. Remember, with supers, money does go to. We're concentrating a lot right now towards giving about 30% to Animal Humane New Mexico. That's where I adopted my dog Thomas. J Dubia, Dubier. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you look at it, skirts were originally, are worn by the Scottish and everything. Um, there's skirts are really originated in cultures where men wore them. Welcome, Samson. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. There's so many things that societies change. Correct. They're tunics. In Tonga, men were basically a tunic or a skirt. They, and nowadays they've been portrayed as something more feminine. Many societies have always painted their faces, worn jewelry, in the ears, worn earrings. And usually it was men that started that culture as opposed to the women. Uh, just try to do what I can naturally. Hey, Deja, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Um, we're just talking about, being back online. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of, there's a little bit of, it's unfortunate, but we do have to change a little bit on the channel. Um, I will suggest, and Deja, I did tell you, you did respond to it. Uh, we will be having two, um, there will be that stream with my friend Jenny will be coming online tomorrow, I believe. We did do the interview, and it was very fun. She's fantastic at on talking online. Um, yes, Joyce, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for everybody that sends Jules. Always consider dropping a super thanks, a super chat. Um, we are just breaking close to almost hitting that mark where we will donate to Animal Humane New Mexico. I just ordered some, you guys. I am running so behind on Christmas stuff. I just ordered Christmas cards and Christmas cards with Thomas on them. I just took the picture right now. I sent it to CVS and then I will have to go pick those up. But I'm glad to see everybody here. I want to thank everybody that has cared enough to um, keep track by watching the shorts. Uh, it's been fun doing a lot of the work I've been doing to GemsX. And I know you guys noted a little bit of the change there. GemsX. Now, with GemsX, it's still not passing California emissions. I'm getting a little annoyed. I spent $2,000 on a new timing chain. The mechanic told me, "Oh no, it's not the camshaft position sensor; it's your timing chain." I did have two mechanics tell me it was a timing chain. So MMA, the work thing, and when I get home, uh, it's been a lot of like it takes me an hour to get home because I ride the trolley in, and then as I ride the trolley in, then it takes me half hour to drive in. So it's been that. Tuesdays I have jumped in on Ladder Daily Digest, which is a fun channel. This Tuesday should be pretty good. I will link it to the channel probably this week. Um, we're going to talk about Christmas by Godless People. So by ex-Mormons. So that should be a fun, interesting video. Um, and then we're gonna last week, no, 2 weeks ago, because last week they had one episode with another person, and it wasn't the usual bunch. But the week before, we had an episode talking about some of our experiences in the Mormon Church. Oh, yes, everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Yes, Yadira, the Printify store is still the same. It's Jules Area 5T1 Printify at .printify.me. We do have lots of merch. We have pillows, throw blankets, t-shirts. Tyler, doing pretty good. There are some changes coming here on the channel. I mean, nothing major except the fact that we're going to have to tone down a little bit of our trans advocacy. It seems now the current administration will consider that uh, the domestic terrorism. Yeah, yes, Deja, it is sad. So we talked about it on my friend Jenny's channel. We talked about it. She interviewed me about it. If you put yourself in my shoes, MMA, it is just difficult. Hi Harris, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Uh, it can turn around and because my channel was about advocacy, they can turn the narrative into that. And it the if you even look at it, basically they want to turn uh, it even mentions something about religion. So even if you're anti, like if you are, say you're not a Christian or anything like that, uh, it can come down on you too. No, I am not looking anything to be outraged about. In fact, that's the last thing I ever am. I if and if I were outraged, you would see it a lot more. I wouldn't. I am just. It just actually MMA. It's had me concerned. It's had me upset throughout the week. You know, it's really had me thinking. It says, let's see, among the and this is in the article in Advocate. This is and it's does state uh, among the ideologies flagged are adherence to racial gender ideology, along with positions favoring mass migration and anti-capitalism, anti-Christianity, and hostility towards traditional views. So basically, we can't, you know, we have to be theists. We cannot be atheists. Yeah, and Deja, that's why the tone of the channel has to. I'm probably gonna until we get some fairness in our administration. I think that's I'm gonna have to keep the channel where I'm at right now. Um, you know, that's what's unfortunate. I think what a lot of you um, should look at is really watch Jenny's interview towards me. She's what, an ex-Mormon bisexual woman. So we have things in common. but it, different ways of looking at things. Yes, and Deja, I will do what I can. I just, like I said, it. I mean, and I work for the government, so one that's the. I think that makes it even more difficult. Are they gonna, you know, and Avita and I spoke about that. She was, you know, thank you, Tyler. And she worked for the government, and once she transitioned, she was let go. Welcome, QB. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. You are on Jules GemsX at Area 5T1. For those of you that have been on the channel before, yes. Uh, we have Jules can, it used to be Jules Treasures, but now we know that treasures contain gems in them. So you are now gems. Well, Alex, I will tell you, at one point I was a straight Mormon, extreme, conservative prepper. That's why when, conservatives ask me about how to think, people, how it's just the fact that people don't realize that you can feel different at different times. And after a while, you discover who you really are. I hope you guys like the sign. It's today's the debut. It actually debuted on Jenny's channel. Um, it does say the new name of the channel. Obviously, you can see that it does. Right now, it's on slow color change. I can make it hit rainbow colors and change really quick. It's got many functions. And you guys, I'm going to say, for everybody that says bad things about Temu, I'm sorry. I got this custom made at Temu and it came out fantastic. And you guys can see I have my check engine here, my check engine sign. My check engine light is still on GemX. Right, I'm trying to get some good angles here. Uh, so, so we can get all the signs in, but that is kind of difficult. This nice thing that I bought here is to put my hats in. I also have my new Xterra hat. I actually bought that. I've never heard the theme song. So welcome everyone. Once again, welcome to the stream. We should be having more. Most of all, this week is Christmas week. The president has given us Christmas Eve and the 26th off. So I will have a 5-day weekend next week, so definitely many streams coming next week. I will probably stream again tomorrow. Tonight I have to go pick up some Christmas cards. I know, Deja, but like I said, that's why I said the president. Unfortunately, you know, unfortunately, he's my ultimate, the CEO of where I work, you know, and about an hour, actually, in the next 10 minutes, the Christmas cards with Thomas's and my picture should be ready. But I'll probably go in an hour to pick them up. I only made like 12 Christmas cards. I want to send one to the rescue where he came from. I want to, send one to my daughter, send one to different people. You know, I took a picture and Thomas is just giving me a big fat kiss right there. Um, and I'm leaning back like this, so it like cuts part. I mean, the frame of the camera only allowed so much, and on the card. But I think it looks cute because he's like, and he's just giving me that big kiss. Yeah, it's different, Deja. I This morning when my friend Jenny um did the interview with me, and I came on the computer with her, and she saw me on camera. She's all, Jules, this is not you. That's basically what she said. She's all, where's the lady with the purple hair or blonde? Or she's all, it's always fun to see that. And she's all, you always do such a good job. And she's all, and now do this conservative Christian nationalism. This is what we have. Welcome, Gay. Welcome to the stream. Well, welcome, Tyler. Thank you for being a day one subscriber. Actually, the channel just hit like its anniversary. I forgot. Yeah, it is, Yadira, exactly what you're saying. And it is hard. It is one of those things that it is difficult to have to live the life that you're being forced to live. It's difficult for someone to tell you, you know what, you feel like you're a woman, but now, if you try to live who you really are, we're basically going to send out someone to hunt you down. Mac, and who are the unholy? We actually reviewed that statement that I give a lot to the religious people in here. Jenny and I went into talking about, the trans population and the fact that was it God that really made the trans population, because he did create Adam, or create Eve from Adam's rib. Doesn't that make Eve a trans Adam? A trans form of Adam? And Deja, even me, having lived in New Mexico, that was a sanctuary state, and even California being a sanctuary state, it after reading the memo, it's still hard to, imagine that someone's not going to want that money and use it as an excuse to go get it. In fact, that is one thing Jenny was talking about in one of her other videos today, is how Erica Kirk was talking that they want to make Texas, Arizona, and Utah this Christian belt, basically, just going straight up. They want to make it a big Christian red belt. So, but of course, that's what we want. We're not going to go against that. Oh, just, yes, addict. That's what we all want. Exactly. Jesus, Jesus, or Jesus. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a gem now in here. I'm sorry. Yes, you used to be a treasure, but now you're a part of that treasure chest as being a gem now, like the Gem X. All of you are Gems X. Um, please do hit a like, subscribe, and drop a super chat, super sticker, super thanks. It's always a good thing to do. Yeah, Sleepy Raccoon, I understand what you mean. We should be able to express ourselves. Uh, Yet the memo that came out does make it difficult. They'll rank you right along, along with these people that, they're, bombing in the waters coming with, drugs. And you know, this is something that we see that is very well said, Sleepy. Jenny and I talked that in the video. How can our country that, you know, is so much about freedom and having our, you know, Bill of Rights, how all that can be stripped all of a sudden just because they want to put something through and say we want everybody to be white Christian nationalists that are straight cisgender, um, and that's basically what they want. Wholesome, welcome to the stream. Well said, Wholesome. I like what you're saying there. If you are new to the channel, please do hit a like, subscribe, drop the super thanks, super sticker, super chat. Those are always appreciated. We're about, I think, $8 away from the $100 mark. That will help us, you know, give money to our charities. Right now, I've been focusing on Animal Humane New Mexico, which is where Thomas came from. You guys know he's a fantastic dog. I think he's been a little anxious lately. He's been digging a lot, and it's hard right now, and I hate it because since I ride the trolley to work, I have to leave. I get up 3 hours before work, take a quick shower and everything, drive down to the trolley station, and then ride the trolley for an hour, get to work early, and then ride the trolley for an hour back home. And poor Thomas is alone all that time. I'm sorry, Deja. I know, and it's, you know, and it's not, it's him and his followers. You know, that's this is, I think, and this is not the only video I'm going to do with my friend Jenny. She has a fantastic channel. It started off with doing mainly about her post Mormon life. It's gone on to focus on. Then she started moving into the MAGA segment, and then good night, Deja, and um, and then from there, she really started doing a lot of work about, um, you know, you had the Charlie Kirk assassination, but then started seeing a lot of things. Like I said, just the hairdo that Charlie Kirk's wife wore at the at his memorial. I mean, she recognized things and where it came from. Deja, thank you. As always, yes, season's greetings, happy holidays. Everybody, Yadira just posted. We do want to say thank you to Deja for that super chat. Um, she's always fantastic at giving us um, to help Animal Humane New Mexico, and I still am trying to find a charity here in, you know, in California to help the LGBTQIA community. Um, so and also the unsheltered. I think my friend Joe may come down. He is well, welcome, Don. Welcome to the stream. My name is Jules. Remember, you are a gem in here. You are what we call in Jules Gems X, Area 5T1, where we do talk about transition, triathlon, trends, teaching, and trucks. Yeah, Deja is always awesome. They do a fantastic job and have helped the channel a lot in with super chats. Um, any amount does help. $1, anything, you know, whether it this goes. Oh, that's awesome. Do you sell them like on Etsy or anything like that? Always remember that super chats, like I said, 30% go to Albuquerque Humane, New Mexico, um, or we will add to other charities as we find an appropriate one. Um, and let's see, what, um, so then, uh, then they help for overhead, you know, the power bill, the internet bill, um, or anything like I buy signs for the channel. You know, I got this custom made sign. This is the name of the channel. I've got one geared towards cars. I also have some geared towards Area 51 over here. I just don't have those on because you can't really see them on the channel. Um, I got another decoration that I'm going to post up, that I'm going to put up here. It is, so I'm going to leave that kind of a surprise for the next stream that we'll probably do tomorrow night. I do want to thank everybody that has hit that like button. Oh, thank you, Sleepy Raccoon. That's an original lava lamp. It is actually brand lava. Hello, Courtney. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Kaylin, yeah, $15.99, but that doesn't go into anywhere because that's not a super chat. You have to hit the little dollar sign down at the bottom if you want to donate anything. And you know, if you're in another country, it'll do the money exchange straight for you right there. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. As always, you are with Jules. Remember, you are a gem here. It does say Gems X, but there's only one Gem X, which is my 2008 Nissan Xterra. That is a four-wheel drive vehicle. I'm doing a resto mod. Lately, there have been a lot of there's been a lot of restoration. No, a lot of modification to Gem X. Today, I wanted to do some paint and body work on it. Video gamer, you decide. It was, we were supposed to do some of the body work, kind of do some of the paint work, take some of the rust off the roof, Just that there was another car in the garage, so and my sister was sleeping, so I wasn't gonna bother with having her take it out. We put in the X in there. Um, so maybe I'll work on it tomorrow. I will have to run a couple errands in the morning. After the stream, I do want to go get the Christmas card. So we'll go for about another hour. I do have to go pick up my Christmas cards. I have a picture of me and Thomas on there. Um, for those of you who don't know who Thomas is my getting close to 6 your old Dalmatian mix. I did rescue him from a rescue in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He's a fantastic dog. He used to always be on the stream with me, on just like sit behind me on the couch. I have since moved out to California, and this is a whole different thing because now I am living in my mom's home, and he can't be around inside. Although we have fantastic weather where I live, I miss Thomas just being able to snuggle up in here. Um, he's a great dog. Um, Maybe I will post the picture of me and him that I put on Christmas card. It's him giving me a big slobbery kiss. Um, so I thought it was the best one. My daughter did too. So uh, we I went ahead and with that one. Um, this might be an early evening live stream. Maybe I'll do another one in the evening. Well, thank you so much, Shu. Welcome to the stream. Gifted, welcome. Yeah, I thought it was the best picture because it was just natural. I mean, Thomas was acting weird, you guys, when I went out to take that picture of him, and he noticed that I was trying to take the picture. I had my tripod. I put my camera on it. I would put the timer and I'd go get him, and then he would like run off way behind me, and like he knew something was up. And then I had to start baiting him with cheese and stuff. He was just not having it. He was just being skittish, and that is not Thomas. You guys, guys know that. For those of you that have seen him on camera, he'll just. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I know that. No, you guys, that is one thing on my channel. I will continue to say I'm a godless person. There's no, to me, there's still no proof that there's this man in the sky that has created everything. Uh, if he's supposed to be so good, why did he create people that create all this hate? And why did he make a woman from a man? If he created a woman from a man, that means that first woman was actually a transgender woman. So, because this person up the sky that everybody believes in, did take a piece of the man he created to create a woman. So that means she's a transgender form of the first man that was created. So, welcome everyone. Please do drop a like, subscribe, consider a super thanks, a super chat. Um, all those do help support. Right now, it's more dogs like Thomas that are being rescued. Also, it can be more food for Thomas. Actually, tomorrow I do have to get him another bag of kibble. Um, and let's see, I put a neck gaiter on him today. He's looking pretty good with his uh, in the picture that we took for our Christmas card. Um, we do want to thank Deja today for her generous super chat. Uh, Unfortunately, she left because of some of the what's concerning us nowadays. And you know, it is Ian. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Yeah, you guys, just wait till you. I just have to say, you have to definitely see the interview with Jenny. I don't know. I don't think she's posted it yet. Her family was doing Christmas today. She genuinely broke down in tears. She couldn't even believe who she was seeing when I went right on. I'm just checking to see if she's posted the video. In fact, her thumbnail is going to be fantastic. She had me give her a couple of pictures, and you guys will see. Lowell, everything's going well, kind of. Um, if you've been on the channel before, just know there are, as you can see, we're having, how do I say it? Unfortunately, right now we have certain things in a vice that we're having to stream in a different manner, which is not allowing us to be ourselves. You know, unfortunately, I did read a Burger Sleuth. You know, once again, I say we really have to. The whole thing on Jenny's channel, we do talk about how truthful the whole non-truth about the Bible, basically. You know, and how you know how much of fan fiction it actually is. Okay, Lowell, you have a good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Um, I may do a later night stream. In about 30 minutes or 45 minutes. They're probably already ready. Probably on my phone. And I'm using my phone to do the stream. Um, my what we're gonna do is I gotta go pick up gotta go to CVS and pick up really, Kimber? How come I don't see it? I don't see it in the bank. Usually YouTube will highlight this big in like bold letter. Yours would come out like in big yellow box saying Kimber has donated a super chat of $100, or usually it's $99.99, but it's okay. You know, if you guys just, if you're going to pretend to donate, just don't donate. If you want to drop a super, whether it's a thanks, a sticker, or a chat, you know, it can be $1, it can be whatever you want, that's fine, but just do it for real. Unlike these people that come in and fake it. Like Deja, you know, she was fantastic and donated that $49.99. One thing I did, oh, actually, I have to show this to you guys for filming now. I can, you know, be able to go like on, you know, on the go. I do have a little mic that I can attach the little box to my phone, and then the mic is projected onto my phone. It and it will make recording like outside when I'm doing GemX videos while I'm working on it. It'll make them a lot better sounding. I only the thing is when I bought it, I only got one mic with it. I should have bought the second mic. Um, yeah, they are cool. And they work. I'm surprised that it works good. Um, I'm gonna have to say that is, yes, it is convenient. It is very convenient. That is the first piece of electronics that I buy from Temu that works good. Guys, many people put Temu down, but there are fantastic deals on there, and I have found some good stuff. My Xterra hat that I'm wearing right now came off of Temu. I have an Xterra t-shirt. It looks fantastic. I have these two neon lights and my old ones that are still up here with the alien face and the flying saucer, and there's the one I have to fix with Saturn. Those are off of yeah, why not? Jason, it's awesome. I mean, I bought a new circle, a new ring lamp. I have it right here. I think this one comes with different colors. That's like a blue setting. I thought, oh no, I thought this one would have the rainbow setting. Right now it's on white, but this one just goes to an amber color and a purple color. What else did I buy? I bought me a brand new red wig too. Then I actually bought, oh, if you guys have watched one of my GemX videos where I did install ditch lights on the GemX, I bought those ditch lights on Temu, and they were exactly the same ones I would have gotten on YouTube. Joey, that's the thing, is just about everything we purchase is from there. People don't realize that. Some of the, I bought new gloves to work on them, on GemsX. There's someone, get this, there's someone with a YouTube channel named Jules and Gems. I bet you that'll get us a lot of views because it'll lead them this way. I'm still going to leave the Jules Treasures merch on, but I will now start making merch under the name of Jules Gems, and doing some Xterra merch. Yeah, these are these shorts. Good evening, Joey. Welcome to the stream. I got a couple of good videos. And I do want to say thanks to Rye the Car Guy. He has inspired a lot of the modifications I've done to the Gem, and he's really shown some good modifications. Like, I learned about the Gorilla Off-Road hood struts from his channel. Then they're like kind of like, they're basically like what the Nissan Titan has, and they work fantastic. And they're nice and strong, keep the hood open wider. Here's one of my videos on installing ditch lights to GemsX. This came out fantastic. Let's see. I'll show you when I finished my light bar. Another great video. Oh, really? That's the... Let's see. And here is my light bar video. That day I got a lot accomplished. I was able to do the light bar, the LED light bar. I was able to do the hood struts. Well, I have a very good tool set right now, Jason. I bought a mechanics tool set at work last year, and it came in a nice solid carry case, and it is a Craftsman. At work, they had this the other day. I needed a good drill. I bought a drill at Harbor Freight, and I bought the cheapest one. I just wanted to drill some small holes into GemsX. It was a mistake to go buy a $19 drill. I should have just bought something that was worth it. I paid, what, $89 for this. I already have a Craftsman drill, but it was worth spending another $89 and having it here than waiting for my pod. And this is a solid drill. I'm sorry, I'm not sponsored by Craftsman, but this is a solid drill. I did buy a good drill bit set at Harbor Freight. It's about every size you could imagine. It has like 100 drill bits. So, you know, I bought this at work. Payroll deduct. And the other small one I bought can fit in the little bag it came with. I'm happy. I haven't even used this one. I was going to use it today, but after doing my interview with Jenny, I bought lunch, tried to take a good picture with Thomas, but got a crazy one with him. I just ended up taking, so I can make the Christmas cards. I ordered what I said, a dozen Christmas cards to be able to send to friends and family, and keep one to myself. Uh, with Thomas, I think it was fun. I've always been a craftsman person. Jason, my dad worked for Sears for many years. In fact, his whole life, and I've been partial to craftsmen. Um, he worked for Sears. In fact, car batteries. I buy diehards. I also watched the Christmas movie Die Hard. In fact, I already watched it. Um, so, how many here agree that Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Even Die Hard 2 is a Christmas movie. So, yep, it is 100% Christmas. I mean, even his wife's name is Holly. I mean, just from there, that gives it all away. You know, Zound, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like, subscribe, consider dropping a super thanks, super sticker. We are doing fantastic today. Um, we've got about half hour left in the stream. I do have to go pick up some stuff at CBS. You are in what we call Area 5T1. This is called Jules GemsX now. We used to be Jules Treasures. Kind of just a little rebrand. We've been focusing a lot of videos on my Xterra. Uh, really, this year, it's going to be a lot of focus on working on Xterra and making it a good overland vehicle. I think my next mod, I'm just waiting it for it to ship and arrive. Well, first, I will be fixing some paint. Hopefully, I'll do it tomorrow. If not, I'll wait till Wednesday and do it on Christmas Eve, film that video. And after that, I'll be waiting on a snorkel for it. And I do have to take it back to the mechanic, see why it keeps throwing that 340 code. I've run like 4 bottles of Cataclean because I have seen it run a 430 and a 340. So I'm hoping that I don't need a catalytic converter because a catalytic converter is like $1,000 to buy. I don't even want to know how much the mechanic will charge to fix it. But he says that one of the things he said that whenever you change that camshaft position sensor, which keeps throwing the code, that Nissans are pretty particular about using an OEM as opposed to a aftermarket. So I'm just going to buy an OEM one, which is 5 times as much as the aftermarket, and go ahead and breakdown and have him put that in. I'll and have him check the. Hey Joseph from the 505, welcome to the stream. How's Albuquerque? Or is it snowing over there? Guys, if you want to know, I just moved to the 619 from the 505. I'm originally from the 619, lived in the 239, bounced over to the 505, and living in the 619 again. Oh, that's cool, Joseph. Joseph, as you can see, we have a new name to the channel. Yeah, I've kind of looked at it because my phone still has it programmed in there. So we'll um we'll see. We're at like 50 degrees right now, which is actually cold for San Diego. People are kind of, you know, putting on their winter coats like as if it were, you know, snowing here. What are my thoughts on the Cuban Missile Crisis? Well, oh, San Francisco. Yeah, my niece lives up in the Sacramento area, in the Bay Area, basically. I am probably visiting the Bay Area. I will be in Sacramento in Joseph, that's what this stream about. First of all, patio, there isn't a Puerto Rican one. I am telling everyone just to watch tomorrow for the video my friend Jenny at Life Take Two and I made this morning. She interviewed me, and there's a lot going on about trans influencers, trans advocates, and not a good thing. Let's just put it that way. Well, no, actually, I do have one thing. Patio, that just shows that we are in a corrupt country. Joseph, my pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm still me. Just that we have to gear ourselves in a different manner right now. I am going to post this and have you read it. The fact is, if you the long and the short of it is that they're making people believe now that trans activists are terrorists. Okay, they're putting me up there. If I continue to do my channel as an activist, they would basically, yes, it is. Long and the short of it, it is. And unfortunately, it's ruining freedom of speech. And now some people on the channel, one, fashion creator. It's just more stipulations being placed by the administration. Lots is happening. So anybody basically that's an advocate for the trans community will be considered uh, domestic terrorists. Yeah, and I had so many people in here that were even people that were trans that said that he was a good person to elect. Look at what he's doing to our community. We are less than 1%, and he's calling us, you know, the I just I'm at a point right now where if I continue to be an activist on my channel, it would probably be like what happened at my friend's house. So right now we're kind of take until things smooth over, what we're going to do is take a different spin here. We may talk about it, but we're going to be a lighter on the topic. Like I said, you guys please do watch the stream. It'll probably be out tomorrow. Um, it's going to be on Life Take Two, and I think she's going to link it to our channel. What is it? Go Trump and take Bondi with you? Jesus? And that just doesn't go. And Joseph, if you notice that that's not just targeting the trans community, it's also targeting. Basically, they want to bring this to be. They want us to be white nationalist Christians that are preppers. Basically, that's what they want to turn the country into. Long and the short of it, that's what. And it's exactly what I said when the ICE raids started. I said they're going to go after one marginalized community at a time. One at a time. And here we go. They started off. I've heard a lot of trans people maybe doing that. But I think right now I'm going to stick where I am. I do hear we're just like New Mexico, we're a sanctuary state, but I right now I don't think I welcome MB. Well, from treasures that went to gems. MB, I saw you on Joe's stream last night, or I saw that you were on there. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see that we are still got what 22 likes. Yeah, I almost actually jumped on to the stream. I started off on it at first, and my mom came home, so I jumped off of it, and then started talking with her. I was eating dinner, and then I jumped back on after that here in my room. Um, we are, you know, I was talking. Yeah, MB would be. I see MB on a lot of channels. MB and I are friends from other channels. Oh, thank you, Zimmerman. Unfortunately, right now, yes, I'm part of the community. I wish that it would reflect with the number of subs that we would have on here. But I guess that just takes time. Guys, please do hit a like, subscribe. You know, always, on any video, consider dropping a super chat, super thanks, anything like that that will help out the channel, help us grow. As actually, Chad, I'm gonna say I need a new light bulb for it. I bought a new light bulb for it, but it's not hot enough to melt the lava stuff. And the thing is, it has to be a certain type of light bulb because it's like a jello in there and it's like solidified right now. And I guess you have for it to work, it has to be able to melt it down. And that is an actual lava lamp. It's not like saying a cola. It's like saying a Coca-Cola. That's a lava lamp. Joseph, I agree with you, but unfortunately, he runs the country right now. MB, I'm trying to get Joe to come out here and visit. One of the things I may do for him is I'm gonna donate an awning for his van that'll slide outwards on the side and he can have shade anywhere he stops. Guys, that is one thing we can do. My friend that has I'm Danny, I'm liberal. I'm registered independent. So if I were to see, I will tell you, I saw one good thing Trump did this week. He put an executive order, and I get Christmas Eve and the day after Christmas off. So I get a 5 weekend last week. Okay. Well, thank you for those 100 Jules. I do want to say that, guys, one thing I do want to do is thank you once again, Joseph. Oh no, it's shots of tequila. And Joseph. I do want to say that one of the things we're going to start, I do want to get some money together. And my friend, he is doing his mission of reason right now. He is what we call the first herald of the Church of Korihor. The Church of Korihor is a community for godless people. Um, that's a good question, Fondue. Yeah, we got the new sign for the channel. If you can see that, that is actually, it says Jules GemsX, Area 5T1. Um, one of the things I do want to do, I want to buy an awning for the Gem X, but also um, the thing I want to do, I want to buy an awning for my friend Joe. My friend Joe, basically, he's the first herald of the Church of Korihor, and and he lately he bought a minivan and he's going to different places and he'll do his sermons from different locations. And then you never know, Joseph. You never know. And basic because and I want to buy him one of the awnings to put on the van. So like one day he was filming from the mountains out there and um you know in New Mexico, and it was hot. So it would be cool to get him an awning for his van that he can put on there, and he could have some shade at least. Yeah, yeah, dear, you're correct on all of those. They're dropping funds left and right from different programs like special education, uh, the trans healthcare system, all of that. I mean, they're not, they're just saying no to it. Joseph, you're bringing up a pretty good point. And once again, I'm gonna say, watch for Jenny and I's video. It, she does her research when it comes to lots of things. And she was editing the video today. It will probably be on her channel tomorrow at Life Takes Two. And so please do watch that because she is very well spoken, very does her research for her videos, and basically I'm gonna say it knows her shit. and and he may be more he may be worse, Joseph. I'm just gonna say. Yeah, it basically is, and she really, really brings that to the point in the video, right at the very beginning. She's very well read about it, and I mean, she goes to the point in one of her videos. Um, I should look it up. One of her videos, she does show how Erica Kirk's haircut or hairdo during the memorial service for her husband is very much a Nazi one. And my friend used to wear that hairdo. Oh, yes, thank you very much. She went into depth. She dove deep into the Kirk thing. And she posts a lot on her channel. DJ, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a gem here. Guys, I am just getting used to that. Um, today is our first day with the new name on here. This is now Jules GemsX at Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, triathlon, trans, teaching, and trucks. Thank you very much, Joseph. Let's see. I'm just trying to find a great video that she posted. And it just shows how much she knows. She's just got so much content. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do leave a like and subscribe. It can be. It can be. A lot of us at first were very anti because we are. And we don't want to, you know, we don't want to say it. Okay, here it is. I just found it. If you guys want to watch a fantastic video in about comparing things about the Nazis to what we are seeing today, that is one big start. It really has a lot to do with the memorial of Charlie Kirk and watch my friend explain the hairdo. She does a fantastic, phenomenal job of the symbolism there. You guys may be thinking I'm putting my friend up on a pedestal, but no, it's basically because she does very good research and good work and has experienced a lot. Exactly. Okay, you guys, we're coming down on the 2 hour mark. I do have to say, I am going to have to end soon in the next 5 minutes. I will be coming back on. I might be coming back later on in the evening, see how it goes. Um, oh, you mean the my project Xterra or the GemX? The GemX is coming along fantastic. You guys have, if you watch the videos, footage, it's going great. I've been having lots of fun with it. Uh, Next thing to come, I am gonna try to remove some of the. I've I tried sanding down some of the rust. It works uh, using the correct sandpaper that I have. Um, and then I bought primer, I bought some paint, so I'm gonna do that. I was gonna do it today. Couple of things, that I had to do here online with a friend, so we went ahead and did that. Um, Also, uh, what's the next thing I did? I also ordered a snorkel for the Gem X. Um, the snorkel install will be in soon as it arrives. Also, I have to take it back to the mechanic. It is still stalling on me from time to time, so we got to get that repaired. Uh, I just spent $2,000 on timing chain, so that's a ton of money for it to still be stalling. So I do want to thank everybody for joining me here. Uh, as I said, unfortunately, right now our hands are tied with some of the things that are going on. Channel's going to look a little different. Yes, we're going to do a lot of Xterra content. A lot of videos will be Xterra content. A lot of mods are going to come to it. We're going to keep going. And then from there, um, what I am let's see, we're going to make sure we get emissions passed, get the tags. Um, then I will, um, after that, after I get the tags, uh, it's just move on from there. Get the snorkel on there. I'm gonna buy new front fenders in the hood. Um, but the snorkel, I'm gonna install it first with the dented fender. It does have like little dents on it, but it gives me a chance to try it out the install, and then I can do it a second time on a good fender. Um, and and then from there, we're gonna move on to working our way up to a paint job. Tactical green is the color I want. So everybody have a good night. Thank you for joining me here. I am Jules. All of you are gems. Remember, of course, there's the only one Gem X, which is my Nissan Xterra. Um, we will all continue to hang on and try to, enjoy uh, our life. You know, um, like I said, we have to take it easy right now. And I hope all of you have a great night. Thank you for joining me here. Remember, I'm Jules. All of you are my gems. Please do hit a like, subscribe, comment down below. Always jump onto the videos that I've already posted, some of my shorts. And thank you for being here. Mm.